Okay, you guys, so very shortly here, I am going to be heading to the movie theater to check out Scream 7. A little interesting thing here is it's already debuted with a pretty bad score on Rotten Tomatoes, and the other ones, like the last three, I believe, all had pretty solid rating on there. So I don't normally listen to Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't know if I'm going here with high hopes just because of I feel like they didn't really promote the movie real well and stuff either, but I'm willing to give it a chance. So I'm gonna go check this out here, head to the theater, and I will let you guys know how it is. Maybe post a clip or two even when I get inside the theater. All right, y'all. So now that I'm out of the theater from seeing Scream 7, we really got to talk about this movie here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my usual formula here, and I'm going to break this down in a few categories, and then I'm going to give my overall score of this film. All right, first off, let's talk about the opener. This one opens up pretty cheesy and not really taking certain events too seriously. Guess what? It ends up working. It actually ends up working. The opening kill or kills is actually very creative and brilliantly done, in my opinion. There's only one problem here. They may have shown a little too much in the trailers regarding this category here. I am kind of over the recycling in this damn franchise. It's getting it's getting a little carried away at this point, and it's kind of making these films boring. And once again, it's done way too much. Like even the way the scenes are shot, I swear there's like scenes in Scream 7 that are like shot exactly like the first film and a couple of the other films, and I'm just really getting tired of that. In fact, as while we're talking about the recycling, I can even say they recycle a lot of the same music. This is the seventh installment. It's time to get a little bit more creative here instead of recycling the same thing. We're going to talk about the returning characters. And no, this is not a spoiler. You want to know why this isn't a spoiler? Because they already told y'all a long time ago that Matthew Lillard, Laurie Metcalf, David Arquette, and I don't remember the actor who played Roman Bridger, I mean, they told you they were all coming back for this film. And the way they do this, in my opinion, is so stupid. So stupid. But it's probably the only way it would have made any sense at all, or the only way it could have been done. You know what? On that note, in my opinion, it still doesn't make a ton of sense. It just comes off as lazy as hell. And I don't like it. Another problem I got with this damn movie? A lot of these scenes are too damn dark. And no, I don't mean that little Batman v Superman too dark shit that everybody was complaining about. Okay, it's a horror movie. I get it. It needs to be like dark and like over the top and stuff like that. But I mean, it's literally too dark in certain parts. The way it's filmed, it's like so dark. I kid you not. There was maybe one or two scenes in here where I couldn't even tell if a character was dead or not just because of how dark it was. And I have a lot of like problems with that in certain horror films, and I don't think Scream should be doing this, especially when this movie is like at this point where most of the fans are coming here to see the kills or maybe just the reveals. So I was not digging like how dark a lot of these scenes were shot at all. I'm not gonna name off all these damn characters because, be honest with you, a lot of these characters are super forgettable. You got Sydney's daughter, who is named Tatum. They also like gave this away too. I think it might have been in the trailer. So I'm not gonna talk about her. I mean, she's basically the new Sydney. I mean, did you guys not know that was gonna happen? So we're not even really gonna mention her here. Or Sydney's husband. I'm not gonna mention either one of them because I mean that character is basically the cop from Scream 3 anyway. So the characters I'm gonna be discussing here is gonna be Gail, Chad, and Mindy. Now Gail's introduction was fine, but I still hate her. I hate Gail Weathers. I never did like Gail. She's a rude bitch, and I don't get why fans like her so much. She insulted her cameraman in the first movie, talking about how fat he was and all this. And in Scream 6, she got over her black boyfriend's death like right away. And I think she kind of even took a little like insult shot at him after like Ghostface told her all his muscles didn't help him. She kind of like agreed and stuff. So I don't understand why people like Gail Weathers so much because I most certainly don't. I also think she's a little bit of a troublemaker, even though like by the end of the film, sometimes in the middle act, she tends to like help, get behind all this. But in my opinion, it's not enough. As much as I gotta tolerate this character, I don't like her, and I personally would not feel bad if they would just go ahead and off this damn character. Also, she's looking a lot like Caitlyn Jenner. Chad, I can't stand anyway. Don't remember him doing too much in this movie. He's basically a worse version of Dewey. And now that I'm on the subject of Chad, um, there's something that they do in this movie in particular that annoys me even more than what they do with him in part 6. I mean, and also, so it's like he's just not with Tara at all now. With Jenna Ortega not being a part of the film. Like, are they just gonna scrap that now? All of a sudden, like, is he single? What? I mean, don't really understand why he came back. But I guess if you got to bring Mindy back, you got to bring Chad back. And going to Mindy, I mean, she's the same character she plays in 5 and 6. She's a little less annoying in this one than she was in the sixth film. I ain't a fan of the character of Mindy Minx either, but there is something that I got to give her props on. She was actually very pretty in this movie. Now for the kills. The kills are the best part of this movie. One in particular is my absolute favorite kill, even though it's kind of goofy. The kills here are a bloody good time. And honestly, these might be some of the best kills in the franchise. So I will give Scream 7 credit on that note. The kills are great. As far as this plot armor crap goes, I'm so sick of characters they won't kill off, getting stabbed over and over, and then walking away, or still being alive on a stretcher at the end of the film. Stop doing this shit. It sucks. Have the balls to kill these characters off, or just stop making this shit. So I just got one thing to say before I give my final score about this film. If Sidney Prescott was married in Scream 2022, then why are they just now using her marriage last name? I don't remember hearing it at all in Scream 2022. So with that being said, it's time to give this film a final score. In case you guys can't tell, I don't like this movie at all. This movie is mid as fuck. And in my opinion, it's the worst Scream movie in the entire franchise. I'm not kidding. I called one killer within the first 25 minutes of the movie. And as far as the other Ghostface reveal, in my opinion, it's just a slap in the face to the fans in general. Not shocking at all, and it's not going to do anything for nobody. Also, the motive of the Ghostface killers sucks, just like this movie. My final score is 2.5 out of 5. This movie is mid as hell, and I think it could be skipped. But I mean, if you're a longtime Scream fan, go ahead and see it. You don't need to see it in theaters, though. Just stream it.